since I fell in love. But after last time, don't wanna mess things up. You're so beautiful, and I can't deny. My heart is always with you, my head's always stuck in time. Love, let me go, cause I've been holding on for far too long. I've been fighting and keeping strong, now you just gotta let me go. Time, wash away every feeling that can cause me pain. All these memories I can't escape, can you let them all wash away? Let it all wash away, cause I don't wanna feel the pain. Love, just let me go, cause I don't wanna feel the pain of holding on and keeping strong. So now I'm moving on, I don't wanna feel the same. So love, just let me go. Guess I didn't know it would end this way. One drink too much and I could see your face. Why did I let you go? How could I let you leave? Will I ever see you? And do you think of me? Love, let me go, cause I've been holding up for far too long. I've been fighting and keeping strong, now you just gotta let me go. Time, wash away every feeling that can cause me pain. All these memories I can't escape, can you let them all wash away? Let it all wash away, cause I don't wanna feel the pain. Love, just let me go, cause I don't wanna feel the pain of holding on and keeping strong. So now I'm moving on, I don't wanna feel the same. So love, just let me go.
I don't wanna see you, I don't wanna hear you tonight. I don't wanna fight you, you don't wanna know if I feel alright. I don't wanna just forgive you, I just wanna be fine. I'll be waiting for a sign to light up, yeah. And your heart is out of sight, I just wanna feel mine. Hey you, I'm gonna be the one for another one. Hey you, maybe then you'll know that I was never one. I don't wanna see you, I don't wanna fear you tonight. You don't wanna know me, you just wanna make sure you're right. I'm gonna be the one for another one. Maybe then you'll know that I was never one. I'm gonna be the one for another one. I don't wanna feel you tonight. Got me. Got me. Can I hear you? Got me. Got me. Can I hear you? I don't wanna call you, I don't wanna know what you think. I'm the one you go to whenever you feel like you're about to sink. I don't wanna just forget you, but I wanna be fine. I'll be waiting for a sign to light up, yeah. And your heart is out of sight, I just wanna feel mine. Hey you, I could become the one for another one. Hey you, maybe then you'll know that I was never one. I'm gonna be the one for another one. Maybe then you'll know that I was never one.
I know the air I'm breathing, it's no good for my lungs. I do this every season, I hate when summer comes. I fall into a trap that I made by myself. Oh, and I always do the wrong thing. I'm unstable and I'm unsteady, I've lost a million times already, and I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down. I feel unable and so unworthy, my heart feels heavy, I've lost already, and I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down now. And I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down now. And I'm so sorry, but I'm not able to slow down now. I'm always self-destructive, I take a hit, I love it. Can you give me a second? I'm slow, got blurry vision. I fall into a trap that I made by myself. Oh, and I always do the wrong thing. I'm unstable and I'm unsteady, I've lost a million times already, and I'm so sorry,
What up, everybody? It's Gangsty. Welcome to the 7 Directions Pro Pmpl South Asia Qualifier Scrims. Hope you're ready to have a good time. We've got a bunch of sweaties in here tonight as per usual. Let's go. We're just loading into game number 1 right now. It's going to be on Erangel. And who have we got in here? What's the Geo tonight? We got STALWART Esports. It doesn't look like they're in game number 1. They will show up at some point, hopefully. We've got BIG from Germany. We've got SALTxi8 ESPORTS, Team QWERTY. We've got Clarity, BABLU, Zap Esports, 7C, ISSL, Freestyle. Good to see them. RUMOROUS CRYPTON from Indonesia. We've got the Deadeyes Gangsters. We've got Red Esports, Magnus Esports, all kinds of esports. it's real. We got Paradox from Australia. Let's go. Aussie in the house. We got TRX Esports. We got Savage, Classic 922, KOB, NRC. Look, it's a full house tonight. And we'll be loading into game number 1 very shortly. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell and that like button. It is greatly appreciated as we jump into our first match. The 7 Directions Pro Scrims. We are headed over the island of Erangel. We've got our flight path, ladies and gentlemen, heading over the Sosnovka military island up to Georgia Pole with Pachinki dead under the flight path. And, you know, where are we going to see drop clashes today? Look, we don't have STALWART in the first game, but We've got quite a few teams who, you know, these guys are practicing for the Pmpl qualifiers, so they'll be, you know, trying to figure out who lands where. So we'll just have a quick squiz. See, looks like, of course, I8, you know, we know I8 go military island, and it looks like, SALTxi8 is in the house from Savage. So it's going to be a big bust up down there at the military base. We'll keep an eye on that one. It's probably where we're going to head in first. We can see, we'll just jump in there, we'll get it rendered in just so we're good to go. And see if this fight is about to kick off. As we can see, they are squaring up in the apartments. We've got Uzum, Crypto, Reviews, Hershey, Anafood. Looks like he's taken a few shots, as well as SALTxi8. Alright, remember about that. And it looks like I8, they've got one in the Pubg building, but Uzum's currently getting collapsed upon by a couple of players from Savage. You can see some shots heading down the hallway. He sends a few back in return. Nothing really connects. We can see that Paradox also in a fight with CSC at the moment. Looks like Goldie's been taken out with the good old-fashioned pump action shotgun. As Hershey takes a couple of shots, but sends a few back in return. Uzum's on the deck, and that's going to be SALTxi8 and the lads pushing in. Hershey going for a bit of a heal as Anafod's pushing around the side. He could get something done here, but he's got to worry about Reviews. And Shad goes for the jump hip fire. Return fire comes out. Looks like Reviews is going to be able to come around the corner and clean that one up. As Hershey's now in a CQC 2v4 battle against I8 Crypto. Crypto's holding that TPP angle. We've got SALTxi8 up the top. Close, very, very tight spread coming out from the boys from I8. Nate goes out, doesn't connect onto SALTxi8. And see, Uzum's just holding the staircase here. There's Hershey's able to get a knock. downstairs. Could this be the start of something amazing? He gets the second knock. Oh, Crypto comes through the window. It's all down to Sanchier now. Oh, gets a shotgun onto Crypto. What the hell did I just say? But Review saves the day. That shotgun onto Crypto. What a shot. That was disgusting. But Review's able to save the day there. Get the final confirm onto Savage and I8 reigning supreme once again in Sosnovka. Now it looks like CSC had a bit of a battle here. I'm not sure again. I'm not sure where Paradox are. Wait, is that Paradox already out? Is to a duo? What? Yeah, that's going to be so. Oh, Paradox are only a trio, so that's all right. It's sort of a fair fight. As we'll look around the rest of the map. So we've got our first circle. It's going to be on farm. Looks like the TRZ crew are in Primorsk. We've got NRC looting around the Ferry Pier area. We've got MGS. Now, who are these guys? MAGNUS Esports from Pakistan. Keep an eye on these. We've got Team QWERTY just kind of to the left of Gatka. And CSC, that's going to be Classic 922. And they're just, I mean, you don't see too many teams looting this area. I'm not even sure where they are. DG? 12. Yeah, it's the Deadeye's Gangsters. So only a couple of teams in first circle. We've got 7C at Pachinki, so they're looting in a very central location. You can see on the screen right now, Pachinki, really great place to land and loot, especially if it's uncontested. I mean, it's very central. You're pretty much always guaranteed to be in that first circle. You've got your pick it a little when it comes to weapons, attachments, medicinal aids, and vehicles as well. There's always a couple of vehicles in the area, and you know that always helps out with those early game rotations, giving you a better position, especially considering you're starting off pretty much dead smack bang in the center of the map. Now, a team that's already on the rotation, bit of wild driving here, is going to be the RUMOROUS CRYPTONs. Mate, I'll get there one day. The RUMOROUS CRYPTONs are collecting some vehicles. In fact, these would have been some of the vehicles that 7C would have been looking for. But meanwhile, up in the north of the map, looks like the Deadeye's Gangsters have come into very, very, very close contact with BIG Beast on the push. Bapti's on the ground. He's and Hellrider's able to mount a defense. Goldie taken out. Refrag comes in through from Hellrider, and Hellrider takes the knee. Diablo's pushing in. Where are the rest of these players? Looks like Beast able to get the confirm there, but he's going to have to be careful because player number 1 and Potato will be pushing in very shortly. Try and get some revenge for their fallen teammates. And player number 1, unfortunately not being able to get the job done with the UMP in the close range. It's all on Potato now. Potato having to play as a one-man army. Takes a few shots onto BIG. BIG currently a duo. And as a solo player, there's not a whole lot he can do in this situation. It's very difficult to clutch up the range. Looks like he's got, they're working multiple angles at the moment. And he's starting to take fire from Beast. Beast and Diablo. They'll be starting to push in a minute. Once they've got a good heal on, they'll be looking to get a confirm. You can see Diablo with a nice side angle here. Player number 1 currently knocked. Not a lot he can do in this situation. He said pray. I mean, there's not that much hope of getting out of here alive. It looks like CSC has got a couple of fights up around Potato Hill as well. And Potato's just going to be prone at the moment. I think Diablo might go and push in. Looks like he's looking to get aggressive. He's pushing up forward in the buggy. And he's got to be careful how he takes this one on the ridge, obviously. He's going to want to have a bit of backline support from Beast, but if he's close enough to slot a nade in, then you know that could definitely do the job. And we'll just have a look at where that nade landed. Oh, it did take Potato down about half HP. So Potato's definitely fighting at a disadvantage here, and unless he's able to, yeah, I mean, this is not looking good. And yeah, BIG able to finish the job. So that's going to be Deadeye's Gangsters done and dusted. Very early on in a piece. Meanwhile, at Potato Hill, it's starting to heat up. We've got 7Cs on the scene. Looks like there's been a bit of commotion here as well. 7Cs probably hearing that. And yeah, Mimo starting to push forward. In fact, I think he's just spotted a vehicle that might not be his. And has been a couple of teams fighting around this area. We've got a deal in the Koenigsegg going for a rotate. He might not realise they're there. In fact, if they're pushing over here, do they realise that 7Cs are in this area? They're going to realise real quick. Because I can't imagine these 7Cs going to back out of this one. Couple of nades go off. That's given their position away. I don't know if that was the right move. Now, Respect's coming in on the buggy. He's going for a flanking position here. This could work out either really well, could cause a bit of a distraction, or could cause him to become knocked. We'll see. It has sort of got him to focus onto him as Cairo and the rest of the team are pushing up. Memo's taken down low. And he's going to be able to come in on a flank now. So that could have worked out quite nicely for Magnus Esports. As you can see, Respect now coming into the compound. He's mad. What's he doing? Is he going for the run over? Oh, you've got to be kidding. Oh, no, it all goes wrong. And yeah, he's taken out real quick there. Magnus Esports starting to fall apart here. Memo on the front foot, able to get, almost getting a knock. And in fact, Montu's able to take him down, goes to the prone spray, and it deals down. So it's basically a 1v2 at the moment. And I think Cairo is up as well. They've got NRC to worry about from behind. So it looks like they've been third-partied as Sushti and Co starting to push in now. Take advantage. They've got a mare on the side angle as well here. He's got excellent sight lines onto 7Cs. As Magnus Esports go out in 11th position. A mare caught out of position though. Doom and the rest of the gang, they're going to have to try and back him up. You can see Doom prepared. Mate, if he'd actually gone for a nade there, he probably could have got something done. As this has been a third party after third party after third party. A lot of teams fighting over this hill area. As Doom's able to get a knock. Trek's now going to have to try and get something done. As he gets the hip fire knock onto Ripson. It's just Mimo remaining, I believe. And Mimo and Z1. Ooh, this Molotov could be good. If it's got the range. Doesn't connect. That could actually cause problems for Ripson. There's a bit of a reset's coming through also. As you can see, Trek's backed off here. He's now just playing as a solo. There's resets coming through on the side of 7C. They're able to get 3 players back up. Big nade comes over the top. That's going to hurt. Takes him down to 10 HP. And that's not going to help things while the entire team's pushing up. As you can see now, he's really between a rock and a hard place. Memo able to get the final confirm. As Magnus Esports, NRC go out very early. We've got another fight. Right, these teams, there's just not many of them. They're going ham. And Revue's able to get a knock there. And Mamata, the DP28 at range, gets the refrag. Crypto caught in open. Ooh, Crypto here, very accurate. Not the kind of person you want to trade against. And oh, BIG looking to third party as well. You can see Beast is about to spot out Mamanta. And yeah, down go ISSL. And this is a great opportunity for BIG as a duo to pick up a few more kills. They're already sitting on 5, so they're not doing too shabby here in the early game. We'll have to see how they go. The rest of the game, so Let me just have a look at the chat. What up, everybody? Hope you're all having a good time. Thank you, Todd Gaming. You're a bloody legend too. Hey, Unsolved. Beast. It's not how you drop shot, buddy, but alright, Diablo. Alright, your turn. Nah. I8 on the warpath. Look at them go. They're fragging. Crypto already in the bus going for a refill. 9 kills so far on the side of I8, and yeah, they are good to go. And what a circle! Team QWERTY currently sitting in the Kuta compound. Jeez, not a lot of teams left, ladies and gentlemen. What happened to them all? Where are they? Where are these teams? Stop it, Maz. Yeah, there's got to be sound. There's got to be sound. How could there not be sound? 7C, yeah, this is like the Nepalese 7C, not the Indian 7C. Somebody said Pertamax. I don't know what that means. Yeah, great to see I8 in here. I'm really keen to see how they go in the Pmpl qualifiers. I reckon they'll do quite well for themselves. Some crypto reviews, and who's this bloke? Bashab. Not sure if he's new. Looks like they've spotted out 7C, and reviews is going to be in real close proximity there. He's looking to take a few shots. There's currently 7C holding top of this ridge line, and Uzum's going toe to toe and comes off second best. Crypto now taking shots on the Z-WAN, gets the knock. Looking to go for the confirm as well, but the vehicle's in the way. Memo and Precious getting caught out by Reviews, and Crypto may even look to push up on this. I know Reviews is definitely looking to get very up close and personal with 7C. Just on the inside zone there as Crypto gets knocked, so it's all on the Reviews now. And 1v1 against Precious. Precious health bar, looking a bit worse for wear. He's going to have to go for this revive on Memo. It doesn't look like Memo's going to get back up. In fact, yeah, Memo's going to go down a play zone. He's going to have to hit a first aid kit just to sort of keep himself in the fight. And Crypto, bit of smoke, not going to stop the bullets. That's the flush coming through. 10 kills so far for 7C, so they're laughing in terms of the kill points. Like regardless of what happens at this stage, both of these teams are going to be walking out of this game with a ton of points. And Review, yeah, 10 kills. Look, 10 kills both teams. So they've had a fantastic game, clearly showing they are two of the most dominant teams in the lobby. We've got QWERTY rocking up for a bit of a third party. I mean, there's much else going on, so why not? It's Nate goes out and reviews. I think he got tagged up. Somebody's got a Mini 14 I can hear in the background. Looks like he's been caught up by that. Pmpl South Asia date is good question. I don't know. I know the qualifiers are on like 11th, but as to when the yeah, so that's both of them going out just like that. In fact, it's only 2 teams remaining. I think, yeah, this is ridiculous. We should hopefully have a few more teams showing up for the next game. And hopefully they don't all hot drop. Or maybe they should just stick like 20 teams in here. But yeah, the PMPL qualifiers start about the 11th. I'm not sure when the PMPL itself starts. But yeah, we'll see. We shall see. It'll, yeah, thank you, Isaac. It will definitely be from the 12th of Feb is when the qualifiers start. User's just opening closing the door here. And we'll see. We'll jump on with Team QWERTY. So they're only sitting on 3 kills. Khan, Wolverine, and Gravity, and Destroyer. Where are these guys hailing from? They are from Pakistan. So not a team I've seen before. I'm keen to see how they go. Looks like they're just going to nade themselves. Good show. Why not? I think it's just Destroyer left. They all just... They're just like... You reckon he's got a nade? Yeah, he's just going to let one rip too. He's like, yep, see you later. Love your work, QWERTY. Good show, good show. All right, well, that's game 1 done and dusted. We'll... congratulations to Rumorous CRYPTON, really clutching it out there in the end. But we'll go to a quick break, and I'll be back with the overall standings, and then we'll get ready for game number 2. And like I said, look, sorry, I think a few teams didn't show up for the first game, so hopefully they're there in the second game. And yeah, I'll catch you guys very shortly after the break with the overall standings.
Somewhere and dyed my hair now. Wanna be alone. It's much to bear and you don't care, and I won't play alone. I got you in my sight. I keep all the words you said to me. I get you on your knees. Rewrite all the things you said that I should be. I'll get you, now you'll beg me please. Hey, now I stay away, you were never meant to save me. Now I stay away, I don't hear you say you're sorry. Hate I even loved you, hate I fell in love with you. Hate I even loved you, hate I kinda fell in love with you. Hate I even loved you, hate I fell in love with you. Hate I even loved you, hate I kinda fell in love with you. With you, I cried with you, now wanna be alone. I lied for you, I tried for you, you wouldn't play alone. I got you in my sight, I keep all the words you said to me. I get you on your knees. Rewrite all the things you said that I should be. I'll get you, now you'll beg me please. Hey, now I stay away, you were never meant to save me. Now I stay away, I don't hear you say you're sorry. Hate I even loved you, hate I fell in love with you. Hate I even loved you, hate I kinda fell in love with you. Hate I even loved you, hate I fell in love with you. Hate I even loved you, hate I kinda fell in love with you.
come move around like a fresh brush when the school is out, when the booze is up, when the sun is down. Enjoy the ride, get some pillows in the Chevy. Slide or die, lay low, hitting heavy. Take your time, let me know when you're ready. Couple months I've been messing with this steady. Open for plans tonight. Lost in the afterglow. Oh, girl, your love for me keeps calling me, so I'm calling you. Lord, give me life to find. I long for your company. Oh, girl, your love for me is a part of me, my biology. Yeah, yeah, My mirror shows the other side of me. All these ones and zeros, nothing in between. But there's so much more to me than eyes can see. Than eyes can see. I'm not binary. My mirror shows the other side of me. All these ones and zeros, nothing in between. But there's so much more to me than eyes can see. Than eyes can see. I'm not binary. What an irony.
Look left, look right, and I come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right. This what the angles look like. Way up, stood high, taking the view when it look right. And oh, it's the good life, whipping the sauce when I cook like. Look left, look right, yeah, yeah. Come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right, hook right. Make all the man them look twice. I'm way up, stood high, but I've been in the field like Suge Knight. And they know this took time. This what a legacy look like. This what a come with a come with a Taking the view when it look right. And oh, it's the good life, whipping the sauce when I cook like. Look left, look right, yeah, yeah. Come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right, hook right. Make all the man them look twice. I'm way up, stood high, but I've been in the field like Suge Knight. And they know this took time. This what a legacy look like. This what a
believe how it all turned out. Bring me the light, 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 bring me the light.
Alright, welcome back everybody to the 7 Directions Pro Scrims as we head into map number 2 on Miramar. Better look at his flight path. Let's head over to the city of El Pozo, Monte Nuevo, past Chumacera, down Los Leones, just to the left of Puerto Paraíso. Now we should be hopefully seeing a few more teams this game. We might have some drop clashes as well. We'll have a look out for that. Looks like Paradox will of course be going to San Martin, and a couple of teams heading south. Looks like Savage and Team QWERTY are going to be landing in Chumacera, so we'll jump onto that real quick and just see how this fight could go down. We do have Anafood going straight in. This is backing off real quick. He's got a whole team right next to him. Gravity thinks about pulling out there with the UMP. Opts not to. These teams will just opt to loot rather than just going for the full-on send, unless SALTxi8 getting real close, and you can see he's starting to take a few shots. We were able to dodge that nade. Do have fights in the other parts of the map as well. The Gravity. It's got the Barrel M762, UMP 45, level 2 and level 3 armor. It should set him up quite nicely for this fight. Who is... Oh, somebody said that DRS has a new lineup. Who would that be? Who would DRS's new lineup be? Be interesting. Let me know in the chat if you are aware. SALTxi8's been taken out by Destroyer from the side. Destroyer probably going to be able to get it confirmed there as well. The rest of Savage, you can see Hustler from IHC Youth. Spots out Destroyer, goes for the shots with the 3x AKM, not able to connect anything there. And Team QWERTY, they're looking in charge right now. I mean, you can see Khan's got great angles onto Hershey and Anafood, with Gravity just getting right in there. He's been knocked actually. That means Khan's going to have to mount some kind of a defense. As Destroyer jumps down as well, it's really all on Hustler at this point. Try and salvage something from the situation. Looks like he might actually go for a reset onto SALTxi8, as he's going to be quickly descended upon by the remaining members of Team QWERTY. They've still got 3 up. They're going to have to pick Gravity up. But you can see they're pushing closer and closer. As SALTxi8 has been picked up. He's just able to get a first aid kit off. But Will it be too little too late for Savage, or will they be able to pull themselves out of this predicament and come out on top up against Team QWERTY in Tumasera? You can see Hustlers in the back line with the AKM. It's Wolverine getting a nade ready to go. That could do a lot of damage. He's cancels the nade though. And Khan's going to push around. Look to put some pressure on from downstairs as SALTxi8 now in the building. Oh, excellent shot there from Wolverine. M249 getting the job done. Now it's all just on SALTxi8 and down he goes, and that is Savage. First team out, 2 games in a row. Looks like I8 now fighting with Fury. Triggs has been taken out. Sickmad's still in it. Impulse just goes down. They're dropping like flies to I8. I8, a very, very skilled hot drop team. And we saw them taking out Savage in the last match quite decisively on Erangel in the Sosnovka military base. Got to be careful though. There's Z1. It's a great angle there, and he's able to put it to good use, getting a nade in and grabbing a knock onto Revius. There's a few shots out the UMP, not able to connect. And he's only got smokes remaining. Crypto and I8, they're going to have to defend this revive. You can see Memo's got the high ground in this situation. There's quite a few teams in this area. We've still got Sickmad from Fury. We've also got another player from team. Which team is that going to be? BABLU, Clarity. I like Memo's position. I mean, he's definitely got the high ground here. He's got a scope. He's got a 4x. Look, there's but yeah, I guess he's just waiting for that prime opportunity, which has just presented itself. And oh, that was very close, but it was not close enough. He unfortunately not able to get the full connection there on that spray, but he spots out Revius, and that's a good knock, and that he's going to be feeding this information to the rest of his team. In fact, Fear's got a great angle here. Fear just pulling up right in the bus, and he's got to be careful how he plays this one. Oh, they blow up the bus, and down he goes to Uzum. And Z1's gone down as well. And it's just Akajot, and Akajot's able to get a nice confirm. As looks like Fury have gone out as well. In fact, he's looking to go for a reset here. I don't know if that's a play with I8 in such close proximity. I guess he could. It's still got Crypto and Uzum remaining. Nade goes in through the window. Oh, that would have been amazing if it connected. I mean, it's going to come through one of these windows. And it lands! What an aid! What an aid from Crypto, getting the double. Oh, mate, the physics. The physics. You can't, you know. What do you do in these situations except just accept your fate and try and crawl towards a hole? There's Memo. He's got to try and salvage something from this situation as he goes up against Crypto and Uzum. I8 definitely large and in charge right now. It's going to take a miracle for Memo to come out of this one, but you know, miracles can happen. And 7C, also a very aggressive team. We saw these guys skirmishing with I8 in the last game, and it was definitely a battle of the Titans when these two teams met and came together. It's Uzum, Crypto starting to move forward now. We've still got K-Mine in the back drop here, just minding his own business. Oh, they're taking it slow, showing a lot of respect. Nade goes out though. Boom. See you later. I mean, oh, I think he just naded himself. I don't know what happened there. I thought that was the nade from Uzum, but yeah, that's 7C out of the lobby. That's them done. As we do have some fights happening in other parts of the map. Circle currently centered around Monte Nuevo. Looks like Paradox are holding on to San Martin quite nicely. We've got a Piara boy staring down the barrel of NRC. Looks like they may have taken out a couple of his teammates. And he's in the prone position. possibly looking to get the knock and confirm combo on one of them if they present the opportunity. There's Amir's in sights. I mean, he's just he's got to make sure he's prone and the heel's not in the way. That's got to be it. Oh, the SLR as well. Excellent weapon of choice there. And he should be able to get that confirmed. Oh, he's just missed the last shot as he's way in the zone now. NRC could probably get a pickup here, and that's alerted them to his position. There aren't any other teams in this area, so they're free to, you know, have a good old crack. We'll jump back into Los Leones. There's actually a couple of players from BABLU in the vicinity, so they've got a pair here, and they're just keeping eyes onto Crypto and Uzum. I mean, AZG came on here, could be a bit of a spoiler if he's able to get an angle on them. If they're caught out in open, it looks like they're just going to opt for vehicles. Looks like Buff Boy's been knocked actually, and return fire comes in from Phoenix. We've also got ISSL nearby. They would have heard these shots, and you can see they're scoping out the situation. Possibly looking for a third party. Mirage has cracked onto it, so he's very well aware that there's another team nearby. Looks like Piara Boy has been taken out as well. He was the sole remaining member of his team. And while Phoenix is trying to make sure that RID don't peek too much. Just tapping away there with Buff Boy and Hazza as well. Hazza's got the MIDI 14. Able to put a lot of damage down range with it. Not landing anything, but Paradox know how to defend this area. It is their drop spot. You can see RID being quite brazen there with the peaks, and not sure where ISSL are at the moment. Let's jump on the map. Probably repositioning to take the hill at the top of this fight. Is it strange that Paradox are just going for a poke battle here? I mean, they're outside of zone. Unless they're looking to push in and take advantage of a knock, like they'd need to be repositioning and just looking to capitalize on it. And it's, looks like Crypto's managed to get a knock onto one of the members of AZG. Oh, there's a tree involved. Oh, this isn't good at all. Multiple players in this area, and Nady's screwed. Oh, he's able to get a kill. That's not bad. I mean, getting a point in this situation, there's worse things you could do. Crypto's pretty low as well. If he's able to get a knock on a Crypto, because Uzum's about to roll up on him, and he's going to have to be real careful. So Uzum's going to have a brilliant angle on him to be able to take him out just like that. I8 currently sitting on 6 kills. Very aggressive team. Always looking for fights, and you can see the way they rotate around as well. It really does work for them. Now we've got Team QWERTY here up against CSC, which I believe is Classic 922, and we've also got BTs down in the valley, the compound, I believe. Although it appears they're moving up. They want to get involved in this fight as QWERTY's starting to commit all members to the engagement as they push in. Destroy though cops a bit of a beating with the nade, as East is he's really going to be the playmaker here. He's got that high ground position with a bit of hard cover as well. His footsteps have betrayed his location though, so he's going to back out just like that, as Miyoko's also in a very defensive position here. TPP angles, just hoping to catch somebody as they run through, and that could possibly be Gravity. Comes out, drop shot comes in, East goes down, and now Miyoko's gonna have a turn, and he's pretty low, and Yeah, very well coordinated push from Team QWERTY. And yeah, barely a scratch on them. I mean, Gravity took the nade at the start. Circle has blessed them with the shift. So that's going to be a good play for them. As ISL currently in the vicinity of Gentle OP's a solo player. I don't know what's going on. He's opting not to take shots. Looks like RIDR actually. They were fighting with. Oh god, just take the shot. I mean, imagine if he landed that. Would have been a great shot. He had an angle through the window. It looks like Paradox still out in the blue. I mean, they had that poke battle going on for quite a while with RID and didn't rotate early on when, like, one of the, you know, it's rotations on Miramar are key. I mean, circle 3 you can kind of get away, you know, you can get away with a fair bit, but you've always got to be thinking about your positioning in the late games. You tend to see some teams like Nova really focusing on their rotations. Gentle OP's been focused on by Lucifer from ISSL and focused all the way back to the lobby. As, they'll be rotating in with the blue. They're going to have to be careful and get spotted up by RID on rotation, as Laswin is going to be the forward scouting party for ISSL. It's like he spotted out Team QWERTY. He's going to have to be careful about his behind though. It's RID. They're about to come over this ridge. They'll spot him, and they've probably spotted QWERTY as well. Oh, he's missed that first aid kit. I don't know what his plan is here. It's lucky that Gravity aren't looking in that direction. I mean, they're more focused on Circle itself. Looks like Paradox have lost a player. I mean, yeah, it's Circle 4. I mean, the blue zone hurts. Like, I'm not sure what these players are doing with their rotations. Considering they're you know, it's odd that they're going down a play zone. Yeah, it's not like this team's gatekeeping them or anything. They've just spent too long looting and fighting outside of Circle. So yeah, some of these teams are gonna have to practice looting. It is something that should be done quickly. You don't need every I don't think it was so much the looting, to be honest. It actually felt from where I was sitting, it was more like they were just having unnecessary fights. Like you see I8 in Los Leones, they're taking fights, but they're taking fights and they're getting kills. And even 7C, I mean, they went out early, but they got a couple of kills, and you know, they got their money's worth for hanging around outside of zone. And if you're not, you know, if you're not doing that, it's like Paradox pulling up to Team QWERTY. See the nades already on route. Sushti manages to catch Buff Boy unawares, and that's the problem. You know, these teams have already set up shop here, and the edge of Circle's kind of the last place you want to go to. I mean, the valley where I8 are, great spot to rotate in. And Hazard now currently sandwiched between multiple teams. He's got QWERTY coming from one side, and he goes down to QWERTY, and looks like RID also spotting out QWERTY, trying to have a crack. Khan's keeping an eye on things. Mirage sending a few shots out. He's currently outside of zone, so you have to be careful. And looks like we've got a big bust up down here between NNE and ISSL. So ISSL taking that rotation, and I'm not sure what he was shooting at there, but it wasn't a player on his own team at least. And a couple of nades go out each ways as these teams are trying to figure out who they want to push. And you can see other teams like BT and CRY keeping an eye on things as Exley is pushing up real close. It's a bit of a stalemate at the moment. I mean, they've got a knock, which means they've got a numbers advantage. I don't know why they're not prioritising the knocked player. They're able to get him inside. That was a risky Risky move as Lucifer's going to go and get a beautiful nade in there. Takes Kiddos out, and that's it. They're pushing. I mean, with a nade like that, what do you do as ISSL able to clean up the kill feed there, and then he going out in 7th position. Beautiful nade. That was exactly what they needed to start things off. Factboy has got the Kar98K keeping an eye on things in I8's direction as they get short stacked on circle. That's a great shift for RCRY. It's got the Kar98K 8X edition, and he's not going to opt to fire it. Not able to get an angle. I mean, it might be one of those situations where you have to go onto the balcony. As oh, I like this position from BT. I mean, you don't see too many teams play around this part of the map, as they are just Junior goes down to Mamata as these guys are in open currently, so they're going to have to be careful. Everyone else is just kind of playing around the edges. So just looking for angle. I mean, the center of zone's in the valley, so it's a hard place to play around. And RCRY, they've got great positioning here. Able to put a lot of pressure onto ISSL. QWERTY currently have excellent. They've got some crazy high ground spots, and that nade. Oh, that nade was so close to Scout. As Destroyer should be able to pick up. Khan. BT's separated, so they've got players inside the valley. They've actually got a player in center zone. It's not a bad idea to commit somebody in the center of circle, and that's causing problems for Gravity and Team QWERTY up on the hill. And they're just in the edge, but how are they going to get into the next circle? I mean, if they have to jump down the mountain, everyone's going to be looking at them. Lazen currently, I mean, he's taking a lot of fire here. He's trying to get a knock with that Kar98. It'd be great if he could do that. Give him a bit of room to breathe. Might even be able to get one on a Team QWERTY as well as circles start shifting in, and we'll see what our late game's going to look like at the moment. Gravity able to get a couple of members of ISSL. A few knocks there, and everyone, they are hungry for that one. Laswin gets knocked as well by RCRY. Let's look at them, they're just dialed in. They're hungry right now. Lucifer getting confirmed by Wolverine. As BT get taken out as well. There's still 5 teams in it. NRC now outside of zone. I8 getting the shift of the century. Look at them. And Udas is he's gonna have to push in. There is a nice little dip there on the other side of the road from I8 that Utas could push into, and that's exactly where he's gonna go. It's kind of just outside of zone. Really, the best cover in the game is on I8. I mean, they couldn't ask for a better position. And QWERTY's just screwed. I mean, they're outside of zone. Their only option really is just to fight and rotate. So they've got Khan and Destroyer in the buggy. Oh, they've managed to secure us that shack. So that shack actually in circle. That gives Khan and Gravity something to play around. Destroyer's been knocked, but he should get picked up. And Crypto's got other things to worry about here as Uzum gets run over. Oh, big run over. And nice nade actually. That nade, when that nade goes off, it's going to do a fair bit of damage. As RCRY now pushing in. A lot of nades coming out from Crypto. He's trying to get defensive here. There's one right next to him. That's got to hurt, and the second one definitely does. RCRY taking out I8, and that's their spot confirmed. We've got NRC now pushing in, going up against Team QWERTY. Doom taking a lot of fire. SCRIMS just backing up in the buggy to get a bit of hard cover down on the ground. I mean, it's kind of anyone's game here. Look at the kill count on Team QWERTY. Team QWERTY currently sitting on 17 kills. And these guys are just going off right now. Destroyer also 6 kills. So they've absolutely fragged out. Circle 6 closes in. And this is where it really decides who could win when you've got these open circles. But the shooting from NRC, that's a great knock on a Team QWERTY. That's a team you don't want to give any opportunities to. Getting a knock on a Khan at this stage is really going to help out NRC, especially if RCRY opt to engage with them. The RCRY currently getting the short end of the stick as circle does shift away from them. But yeah, really, I mean, Team QWERTY, I mean, they can't lose at this point, even if they come third or second. I mean, they got 17. That's a chicken dinner. It's a takeaway. Quarter chicken and chips right there. Well, the calm before the storm. There's the circle. He's about to close in. Doom. Keeping an eye for peekers. He can't spot anyone yet. He's got a good bit of hard cover there. He's got to be careful about Destroyer. Destroyer does have to move in slightly and open. RCRY going to make a play now. Who are they going to push onto? They've got to go somewhere. They opt to go on the road, which is an interesting option. I'm not sure how much cover that's going to give them. SCRIMS able to get a knock onto Destroyer though. That's a great knock. Team QWERTY under the pump right now. They've got very little hard cover to work with. And there, Khan going down to RCRY. It's all on gravity now. And RCRY, I mean, they do have the opportunity to take out this match, but they're not there yet, and they still are outside zone. The blue at their backs. Anything could happen right now. A well-placed nade, a good spray. You can see QWERTY's getting a reset right now. NRC engaging onto RCRY. RCRY starting to push forward. Uta's taking a lot of fire. Takes the knee. Doom's been absolutely and SCRIMS with these sprays. And now that's RCRY on the ropes. And it's looking like it's NRC's game as QWERTY go out and SCRIMS pushes in. He's right next to him. And down he goes. SCRIMS. What a flick there. And he's got 6 kills to prove it. NRC taking the dub, getting the winner chicken dinner. Game number 2 on Miramar. Big kill count for QWERTY. I mean, look at that. 6 for Gravity, 6 for Destroyer, 4 for Wolverine. Khan's got a double as well. That's 18 kills. Jeez, that's a big kill count. And I8 doing pretty well, getting into the late game. So that was game number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll go to a quick break and then we'll bring up game number 3. We'll go back to Erangel for that one. So I'll catch you all soon after the break. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button and the notification bell and the like button. Show your support for the stream. It's greatly appreciated.